Welcome to the Astral Weather Report. I'm Jeremy Gene Wilson with the Light Army. I come on here every 6 days to share with you the shifts in our cosmic neutrino weather that affect human behavior. So you're not confused the way you think, the way you feel, the way the people around you are acting. It's not a disruption. It's something you can use to your benefit to move you closer to your outcomes, not further away from them. So this is the forecast for April 4th through 9th. The theme is intuitive shock. It's about shocking intuition. In the mental emotional forecast, what you can expect is just, there's a little bit of more like Jack in the Box surprise. This cycle brings sudden activation, just heightened awareness, and you will feel a sense of instinctive clarity. There will be, a louder voice of intuition, but when the truth is revealed, you've heard the truth hurt. So sometimes it can be shocking, surprising, rattle the system a little bit. So that's really what this is. This is a nervous system activation cycle. Things move really rapidly, really quick. Awareness sharpens almost instantly. Sometimes it feels like time will even slow down. So this work, this coming cycle ahead, it's really about surrendering a little bit, because it teaches us that shock awakens, right? And you can be in resistance to what is, or you can surrender to reality and allow your intuition to guide you through whatever chaos comes from that. So the sun has moved into the 51st signature. This is gate 51 in human design. It's known as the gate of shock. It's the gate of initiation. It's also called the arousing in the I Ching. That's what it's called. So the way this shows up in a distorted way, it's just like overreactivity, impulsiveness, creating chaos that's unnecessary, right? Seeking stimulation. And the way to really embrace this and leverage it is just, stand in courage, speak the truth. When you feel awakened, don't bury it, don't suppress it, live in it, stand in it. Exercise decisive action. Don't overthink this next few days, and break through disruption. Look at areas you require breakthrough and breakthrough. Don't overplan, just do something different. The core lesson of gate 51 is that really like shock activates awareness when you stay grounded. Think of like doing a cold plunge. In that moment, the only thing you're focused on is the shock your body goes into. And it creates awareness when you stay grounded, or it creates panic if you just hyperventilate. And so that's the truth in almost all experiences. When you're activated by something in your outer environment, or your thoughts or your feelings, it's ultimately, can you demonstrate presence and stay grounded in the face of that. The earth has moved into the 57th signature. It's called gate 57 in human design. This is one of the core gates of intuition. They call it the gate of intuition or instinct in human design. It's known as the gentle wind in the I Ching. And this can just be a feeling of anxiousness. You might just feel some anxiety, second guessing, right? Self-doubt, definitely fear-based decisions, feeling the chase of the wolves, so to speak. And just remember, we have what we think about, and ultimately you get more of what you are. So it is our job, and you are responsible for your emotions. The way to leverage this is just to see it as instinct. Trust your inner knowing, right? Like connect to your heart. Heart Math Institute, right? Proved that coherent states not only allow for faster, rapid trust and respect in relationships, but faster manifestation quantumly. Might sound like some woo-woo, but in reality, it's true. So connect to what your heart knows. Really live in presence of moment to moment awareness, and just remember, like, your instincts, your intuition become powerful when it's trusted, rather than this is showing me something I need to worry about or I need to fear. So just avoid reactive impulsively due to the disruption of what messages and downloads come through this next few days. Don't let the anxiety override your instincts. Breathe easy. Learn how to regulate and relax your nervous system. Don't find yourself poking the bear and rocking the boat and creating chaos just to feel some sense of stimulation to match why you're feeling the way you are. Definitely don't ignore your intuition or your your inner instincts this next few days, and stay away from overthinking. Anytime you're in an overthinking cycle, go for a walk, go do something, put that energy, that emotion in motion, energy in motion, put it somewhere. Act on clean instinct. You know, if you don't know your intuition type, you're either gut response or, you know, sometimes you need to sleep on it, but act on what your natural instincts are. Stay super grounded in the sudden shifts, right? Like, it's okay to get caught up in the what ifs, both good, bad, and the ugly, our dreams and the delusions and our fears, but keep your feet on the ground. Just focus on the next step, which is usually our next breath and the next action we can take toward progress. Even if we go 2 steps back, just focus on getting 1 more forward. Just use what shock you might feel as a wake-up signal. It's kind of exciting, right? Move quickly when you feel that clarity, and just trust your body's awareness. Trust what you're feeling. Pause, but act decisively. Pause, process, act decisively. Capture those first intuitive responses and then put them into action in some way. Reduce noise and distraction this week. Really focus on less and obsess. Regulate your nervous system. Have your daily routines anchored in. Don't lose track of your agency or control of your breath. Exercise active, conscious breathing, and just act on an instinct when it comes up. See how you're rewarded for that. When you feel a gut impulse, an instinct, intuition, whispering or yelling, act on it. Take action immediately toward that, even if you're not sure of the outcome. And you will see that, 1 + 1 = 11. Some questions be with this week. Just a little self-inquiry internally is just like, what is this moment in my life at this age, in 2026, in the beginning of April, this feeling, what my mind's showing me, what my heart's showing me, what is this moment waking me up to right now? And then, externally in your business, as a parent, socially, in the external world, like, where do I need to trust my instincts without delay? Where do I need to demonstrate discernment as well as conflict resolve? Where should I have, crucial conversations to resolve conflict so I can have a high level of trust and respect instead of feeling resentment? Where can I trust my instincts without hesitation, delay, or second guessing? This week, we have an amazing Breakthrough Lab. For those of you that are new here, every week we do a training. We cycle back and forth between evolving your being and expanding your empire. So we shift back and forth between what will help you make more money right now in the modern world of entrepreneurship, business, and as an executive, right? How to be in higher demand, get higher pay. And then every other week, we focus on the identity installations to break through and have permanent transformation in the way you think, the way you show up, the way you feel, your overall energy, performance, and identity. And so this week, we're kind of merging. Last week, we talked about shameless sales and really anchored some strategies to increase the value in the marketplace for you. And this next week is the anchors and the bolts to make that sustainable. So you can find access to that at lightarmy.com/lightarmy. lightarmy.com/lab. That'll get you access to the Breakthrough Lab. We meet every Wednesday at noon. We also have a community where we're hosting the replay. So if you want to be a part of that, it's still free for the first 100 members until we put a price on that and gatekeep our community, protect our inner circle. So in the meantime, infinite love, shine on. Bye for now.